Umathithibala, the love spellbind. This time around with Kokovula, Kundabalo, the great healer, we continue with our teachings with matters of muti and traditional healing. Thithibala means quiet and frightened. Mathithibala describes the formula for this kind of spellbind. Uthithibele, uyakuthithibalela, describes the one who is made to thithibala, who is affected by the spellbind, Mathithibala. This formula works on both sides in relationships. It can be directed to the man or woman. It also can be used to anyone. Is it your boss at work or anyone whom you want him or her to fear you, whilst loving you, caring about you, favoring you, supports you, but feeling afraid, overly respecting, terrified about your presence, and even submitting to you in all aspects of living. Mathithibala is a love binding that makes the person whom it has been cast upon to be filled, or whenever he or she sees the spellcaster, feel frightened, respecting that fondness which you overly respect someone. Whenever the victim of this spell thinks of doing anything wrong, they instantly become terrified, like they have already been caught being mischievous. That is how powerful the spell is. This person always behaves like there is something that always bothers them. He or she overly respects the one who used this Mathithibala on them. Mathithibala is not only used on couples who want to bind one another for love in a relationship, but it can be done to bosses and other people whom one would want to gain control over. When one has to speak in a meeting or somewhere else where they would not want to be opposed, they use Mathithibala so that everything goes according to their will. The magic in this mixture, love binding formula, Mathithibala. Each and every unit of the ingredients in this formula has a name that is meaningful to the part it plays in the transformation of the energy to the spell in this love binding operas mundi method. Gebeliwen and the Mathithibala amongst many plants mixed here. Gebeliwen stands for shying away, always, and bowing your head down in respect. And Mathithibala stands for those fears and overly respecting, and being always careful and overcare for no apparent reason and with utmost compliance. Intando ngomathithibala. These herbs alone cannot do this binding. They need the other ones that I did not disclose. They are my formulas and my private property. I render the service per need. I don't give the know-how of the mixing. Umathithibala ngesizulu. Umathithibala in Zulu language. Intando ngomathithibala. Le inhlanganisela yemithi nokunye kwemvelo okuhlanganiswayo uma umuntu esebenza omunye umuntu ngokwendlela yemithi ukuze ahlale emengama kuyo yonke into, ahlale engaphezulu kwakhe. Lo osetshenziselwe umathithibala ngale ndlela, uma kuyizithandani osetshenziwe uvele ashone phansi, ahloniphe kuze kweqe, athithibale, uthole angasazi nokuthi kumele enzeni. Imithi efakwa lapha kukhona nogebeliweni neminye eminingi kakhulu engingeke ngayisho ngoba ngivikela ulwazi lwami. Inhlanganisela zami nalobuchule okumele ngikudlulisele kuphela kubantu abami. Ugebeliweni kule nhlanganisela usuka emele ukuthi lo muntu ahlale ebheke phansi ahloniphe ngokudlulele. Umathithibala usebenza ngokothando njengomuthi wothando nentando, kodwa uyadlulela nakwezinye izimo. Kungaba semsebenzini wenzela abakuphethe noma kwinhlangano thizeni abaholi bakuzwe bathobele wena babuye bakuthithibalele. Kuningi ngokwelapha ngendlela yesintu, ngemithi nangendlela yakomoya. Ungavakashela iwebsite yami lena www.kokovula.co.za, Kokovula Kundabaloyi kwi Facebook, Kokovula Traditional Healer ku YouTube. Fundani lemibhalo nilandele izihlobo zami, niyabelane ngayo nabanye, nibanikeze lolu lwazi. Umhlaba uyaludinga lolu lwazi. Ngiyabonga. I thank you.
Isandla sami sesela mabale